SuperDogs. Whoa, go Super.
Hi, my name is Kristine, and this is my SuperDog Friday. Today we are going to show you how to clip your dog's nails. Now I know sometimes this can be a stressful exercise for both you and your dogs, but it doesn't have to be. So today I'm going to break it up into 3 different steps. The first step is to make sure that your dog accepts the fact that you can handle their feet. And that's very important. So I have my little treats with me right here, accessible. And so what I'm going to do is just take a paw, or she offers me her paw. She knows this exercise well. But the fact that my dog, I can hold their paw, I can look between their nails, I can open their nails and their toes up to make sure nothing's in there, everything's fine. If they're great and they sit here like Friday is and they're not pulling their paw back, I say yes, and then I feed that. So I'm gonna work that with each of their paws. Just look at their toes, look at their nails, touch their nails. Be gentle, of course, about it. When they're great, I say yes, and then I feed again. So you're gonna do that to each of their 4 feet, and once they're accepting of that, then it's time to move on to the second part of this exercise. The second part of this exercise is going to be actually introducing the clippers to your dog. So I have mine here, and in this case, the scissor clippers, which I prefer to use, are actually closed. So on these, there's a little lock that actually opens them. I'm going to close that for this exercise because we're not actually going to clip their nails just yet. So here Friday offers me her paw because she loves this exercise and I've trained her to love it, so which makes my life so much easier. So she gives me her paw, and when she does that, I'm already going to say yes, and I'm going to mark that and feed her because she's already willing to work with me in this exercise. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do my handling, and I'm going to open her toes a little bit, nice and gentle, and all I'm going to do is actually take the clippers and rest them against her nail. And the fact that she is used to this and she doesn't mind having the clippers there, then that's a positive association for her, and I'm going to hold her feet in the clippers and I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to feed that again. And so I will play around with this for quite some time. What I might do as well is open up the clippers again and just sit here and actually do the sound that the clippers make, because sometimes the dogs don't like that either. So if she's great and she's always being calm about it, then I say yes, and I'm going to feed that again. Be careful when you do this. You don't want to hold it too close to their face, but just do this. Don't make a big deal about it. And if the dogs are willing and they're quiet and they're not pulling away, then yes, and I feed that again. So this is your second step. I would make sure that I do this exercise with each of their 4 feet again, and I would feed that. You can even work their back feet, of course, and in her case, she likes to stand. I just hold up her back foot and I rest the nail clipper against her nail, and I say yes and feed as long as she is showing me calm behavior and she's not trying to pull away her foot. So those are 2 steps. That's step 2, all done, simple, easy peasy. This is step 3 to the nail clipping. Now Friday loves this. As you can see, she's willing again to offer me her paw. She knows it's time for nail clipping, and she knows that she gets treats for it. So I'm gonna say yes, and I'm gonna feed that. So she's offered me her paw, which is wonderful. I'm going to very calmly pick the nail I want to trim. Now it's very important that you don't trim too much too fast. You don't want to hit the quick that's in there in the nail. That's the little skin part. So all you're gonna do is have a look, and I like to angle my clippers on the nail very slowly. I trim the side, and once I do that, the first time even, I say yes, and I feed that. Lots of positive association. Then you can angle again, and you can move your clippers around to the side, and just take off little bits at a time. In this case, I'm just doing a little bit, yes, and I feed her for that. Good girl. Now it's important that you don't rush this step. Even if you just do 1 nail in a one-time sitting of training this, then that's totally acceptable. I always keep it short, and I always end on a positive note. So there you have it. Good luck, have fun, and to always remember to love your dog, play with your dog, and communicate with your dog.